Chapter On my wedding day, I was arrested reported by my own bride. Where I'm from, there's a tradition. The bride's family blocks the door and demands red envelopes before letting the groom in. It's supposed to be fun, so I prepared dozens of envelopes, each with no more than $100. That's where everything went wrong. After handing out several dozen, the mood shifted. "Is that all?" Someone scoffed. "Where's the sincerity?" Then a stack of QR codes slid out from under the door, $1,001 each. "Or you're not coming in." There were 32 of them. We tried to reason with them. They gave us one answer: no money, no entry. The ceremony had a schedule. I had no choice. So I paid. That was the moment something inside me started to feel off. But it got worse. Chapter 2. I had been with Emily for 8 years, from high school through college. This was supposed to be the happiest day of our lives. Instead, it felt like a transaction. When I finally got inside and was about to carry her out, her aunt spoke up. "In our tradition, there's a getting in the car fee. $1 million. My face went cold. "No one mentioned this before. I don't have that kind of money ready." "Then you're not taking Emily anywhere." My uncle pulled me aside. "Don't lose your temper. Let us handle this." I clenched my fists. We already gave them an $880,000 bride price. The house, the car, everything they asked for. We asked if there were any other customs. They said no. And now this. He sighed. "We're already here. Don't ruin everything now." Chapter 3. Half an hour later, my family scraped together the money. My uncle handed over a bank card. Emily's aunt sneered, "Cash only." "What if you freeze the account?" So we borrowed money at high interest and converted it into cash. I stood in the corner, smoking one cigarette after another. On our lay chair, I finally got Emily into the car. We had barely driven off when her aunt spoke again. "Getting out of V-car fee, $2 million. That's when it hit me. This wasn't a wedding. It was extortion. I turned to Emily. She lowered her head. "I'll listen to my aunt." Something inside me broke. Chapter 4. We argued all the way to the hotel. My parents arrived carrying a suitcase full of cash. "There's $1.88 million here," my father said. "It's a lucky number. Can we settle this?" $2 million, her aunt said coldly. "Not a dollar less?" My mother went to talk to Emily's parents. They only said one thing: listen to her aunt. I looked at Emily and "It's just $120,000 short. Are you getting out of the car or not?" She spoke quietly. "I'll wait until the money arrives."
Chapter 5. I dropped to my knees in front of my parents. "I'm not getting married." The room fell silent. I turned to Emily. "If you want out of that car today, return the $1 million we already gave you. And from now on, you've cut ties with these people." She didn't answer. She just looked at her aunt. Her aunt smirked. No $2 million, no wedding. Chapter 6. Everything spiraled out of control. Emily picked up her phone. "If you don't pay, I'm calling the police." I stared at her. "Go ahead." She looked straight at me. "I'll report you for rape." The room went dead silent. Chapter 7. I was taken away by the police. She presented evidence: torn stockings, DNA traces, hotel surveillance, and me. On Valentine's Day, I had blacked out from drinking. I remembered nothing. I couldn't prove my innocence. She asked for $10 million to settle. I refused. I'd rather go to prison. Chapter 8. 3 days later, everything changed. A restaurant owner came forward with full surveillance footage. The video showed everything. I had been forced to drink. Someone had spiked my glass. That someone was her aunt's son. The police dug deeper and uncovered the entire plan. They had orchestrated everything: the extortion, the setup, the accusation. I had never even been capable of committing the crime. The truth came out. Emily and her entire family were arrested. Epilogue: 3 years later. Took over the family business. Life returned to normal. One night, I brought a client to a private club. A hostess walked in. It was Emily. She kept her head down, avoiding my eyes. As I was leaving, she stopped me. "Why did you ruin me like this?" I didn't answer. A BMW pulled up in front of me. A woman stepped out and opened the door. My wife. The only person who stood up for me back then. I got into the car. She handed me a hangover remedy. "Drink less," she said softly. "We're planning to have a baby." I nodded. The car drove off. In the rearview mirror, Emily collapsed to the ground, crying silently. And I never looked back.